right, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome to day 24 of 75 of the challenge. I'm Deanna, and my channel, we have been talking about my 75-day challenge, and occasionally I like to give some motivational tips to college students. I guess like older millennials, Gen Xers, it just depends. Just also having chatty conversations in my car Chronicles series. I commute 2 days out of the week. It's a 4-hour commute each time. So that's why I wanted to start this car Chronicles series in the first place. But aside from riding in my car and being chatty, I'm also a PsyD student. I've been working on my doctorate of psychology. I'm in year 4. Yes, year 4. But I am in the midst of writing chapter 2. I'm like so close to being done with chapter 2, which is the biggest part of the paper itself. So anyways, that's what I have going on. Occasionally I like to share some just fun activities that I've been up to as well. As you may have saw my video, paddleboarding first time experience. I like to share stuff like that because I do like to do a lot of different activities aside from teaching college students and being a student myself. I like to tell people I have a life outside of all of these things. So how am I doing on day 24? I'm actually en route to an appointment as we speak. Because of the way my schedule is, I tend to schedule appointments first thing in the morning because I teach into the evening time, which I've said this before. So not most of the time, all of my nail appointments are at like dark 30 in my book. Sometimes I have to be there as early as 8:15. But today it's nice because I don't have to be there till 9:45. But I'm just gonna take you guys along for the ride, and let you know what am I gonna do to tackle my challenge today. Well, my biggest dilemma, also happy Halloween for those that dress up and celebrate. When I used to work with young children, I did dress up, but I find as an adult, and I don't know, maybe some of you guys can relate, but I'm like, was I just adulting so much in my 20s and 30s that I didn't realize like adults go to Halloween parties and dress up and all of that? I don't know. But my CrossFit gym that I belong to, they're doing 80s themed Halloween costumes, and ordinarily I should be like, oh, that's so exciting, let's do it. But it's something about dressing up, and I just don't dress up for things as an adult. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I often think I was just building my career or whatever for so long that I just didn't know that people did these things. I was also a parent guardian for 10 years, just to be fair. So in that 10 years, there were times of dressing up or whatever. But I don't know, like just dressing up to going to a Halloween party, I'm like, But also, I don't like feeling scared. That's another caveat. I don't like the feeling of being scared. And I feel like either Halloween has always been scary, but because I was working with children, I was kind of in more of a bubble and a more innocent space. But as an adult, the things that I see, I'm like, I don't want to be scared. I'm kind of like the kids. I don't want to be scared myself, so I just avoid it altogether. I'm even contemplating, are we handing out candy this year? We have a newer neighborhood next to us, and so that has brought in more trick-or-treaters. But I'm like, does that mean I need to dress up? Am I going to go to Target to get a Halloween shirt today? I don't know. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if I don't dress up for 80s themed CrossFit, then I should just wear a Halloween shirt if I plan to go to CrossFit at all. Or I'm going to get on the spin bike and avoid all of it and call it a day. I don't know. Part of me wants to go to the gym, mainly because I know I'm going to be traveling next week, the next 2 weeks, so I won't be able to go to my gym at all. I will be able to go to other CrossFit gyms if I want to. Thankfully, my sciatica has practically healed, so we are done recovering. We're past the mending part. We're doing good, which is great because I've been dealing with that injury since June. So I don't know. I guess for my movement of the day, and then the other thing that I forgot, like I only teach till 6 o'clock tonight, so I could walk. I could walk in CrossFit, or I could spin and walk as well. Dilemmas. Not really a dilemma, it's just I need to make a decision. I don't know. We'll see. So that's my movement. I meet with my chair today, midday when I start my day. So I just prayed about it. I was like, you know what? We're just going to pray that it's a good session. Not like the sessions are bad. I don't want to sound like that. They're not bad sessions. It's just that one was it was so discouraging. It was very discouraging. But I'm like, it is what it is. Like, she wants me to be done. I want to be done, which is part of the main reason why I'm doing the 75-day challenge in the first place, is because I needed to find a way that I would write every single day. And I've expressed, I do enjoy writing. I'm an indie children's book author, so it's not like I don't like writing at all. I do. I'm just writing a research paper every single day has its challenges. Because for me, I have to get into the mood and get into the flow of it, and I want to just like write it all at once, but realistically I can't. That's just not the way dissertations, applied doctoral projects work. Like, you have to, it's the long game, which is why I like the 75-day challenges, is that it's not about what I can do in one day. It's about what can I do long term. And what I have found on day 24, I'm on day 24, is that I have found a way to meet the expectations of the challenge, even before, when it was hard for me to do it. And one of the things that I had made very clear for my challenge was that the movement part, there's going to be days when I can do an hour of exercise with no issue. But there's going to be days where I can only do a 15-20 minute walk or 15-20 minutes on the spin bike because of the way my schedule is. And that really ties in with the days that I have to commute. Because from the time that I get up to the time that I get on the road, go to campus, commute back, it's 12 straight hours. That's it. I didn't get home till 10:20 last night. And this was after meeting with my buddies at Rudy's Barbecue. If I had not gone to Rudy's Barbecue, I still would have got home at 10 o'clock at night. Like, that's just the reality of my Wednesdays. Like, it is what it is. And then Fridays is the same way. I try to be to campus by 10 or 11. So that means that I have to leave my house by 8. So that means I'm up at 6. And even if I leave campus at 4, I'm not getting home until 6 o'clock in the evening. And most Fridays, I either have to leave by no later than 4. 4, I really don't even want to leave at that point. I might as well wait till 5, because the traffic on the major highway is just crazy. It's something about Fridays. People get that like Friday energy. They're ready to go. They want to go home. All of that. It's not fun to drive in those types of environments. So I have really had to most days. I'm like, how am I going to move? And also challenge myself to still write. Because I just told you, it's like, I've heard my chair say, well, you should just write first thing in the morning. I'm not writing first thing in the morning when I don't stop working till nearly 9-10 o'clock at night. So writing for me works best when I get off from work. Like, I can write for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, because I don't have any expectations of me from anyone at that point. But the beginning of the day is just not the right time for me to be doing any of that stuff. And I failed to mention, I'm also this like hybrid worker. So yes, you would think because I'm by myself and alone a lot of the times that I just have all this like time to do whatever. And you do, but you don't. You still have to do your job, and you still have to be very disciplined in keeping up with students, with grading, advising students, preparing your classes, and whatever other projects I have to do within my program. So it can be very time consuming. But, coming from social work and coming from the classroom, I'm used to having that kind of autonomy at work where it's like, it has to get done. Nobody's going to hover over me to get it done. I don't need hovering. But that's just the nature of the beast when you're a hybrid worker. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome Thursday. I might chime back in after my nail appointment, or just like take a picture so you guys can see what my nails look like. I don't know. I might chime back in a little bit later. We'll see. If not, I will update you guys with another day of the challenge. Thank you for staying all the way through for this video. If you are dressing up for Halloween, drop a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, or whatever into the comments. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe. And of course, I really appreciate all of my 39 subscribers. I'm a small channel,